Don't sweat it. It's a Stay Cool Summer on Twin Cities Live. Now from the studios of 5 Eyewitness News, here are Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber.
Hey everybody, welcome into Twin Cities Live on this Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. It feels good for myself to be back in the studio after being over at TCOPC.
I know,
How
that
are
was
you doing?
fun. That was really fun to see you out there. I'm doing well. Nice to see you. We've got a very busy show today. Lots of exciting people here in the studio. Do you all know Rebecca Jarvis from ABC News? She is here. You know, she is a Minnesota native, so we're very delighted to welcome her home. We're going to chat with her about why she's in town, what kind of really cool story she's featuring on Good Morning America tomorrow that is going to highlight some of our wonderful fellow Minnesotans. And then we're going to put her to the test. We're going to make her choose between her home of Minnesota and her current home of New York City. Which one is she going to like better? And who is she going to throw under the bus?
We all know the answer to that.
It's going to be here.
It's going to be Minnesota.
It's going to be exciting.
Also, Kristen's going to be in studio to tell us her favorite places around the metro to check out sunflower fields because they are popping. There she was last year.
That was great.
I'm really hoping that she wears the similar outfit today.
Must have been off that day because I don't recall this. Look at her. She's hilarious. She pops right out.
Oh, yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to guess that she's probably not going to be in that outfit, but you never know.
That really is a mesmerizing shot, though, to just look at all of those sunflowers.
I do love sunflowers.
In a field. I have a secret. They're kind of my least favorite flower, but that might be turning.
Well, they're not like the snuggly flower that because you don't go up and like smell them.
Yeah, they're so
bright.
I don't know.
They look pretty.
I don't want to hate on them, but they just wouldn't. It wouldn't be like my favorite thing. But I know sunflower people really love sunflowers.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to have it in your home. Isn't it like you cut off a stalk and you put it in a giant pot? They're kind of big.
She's bringing some bouquets, so I think you can get them in multiple sizes.
Yeah.
We'll get a little look-see. Also, our real estate experts are here, and they've got some tips and tricks on gifting your home to your children. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, I accept gifts.
I know, I was going to say, I wish I was lucky enough to even be considered gifting a house.
But you're going to find out if they recommend it, because it sounds like a really great idea. Oh my gosh, my parents gifted me a home. Do you think that your parents, of your siblings and you, which one would your parents gift a house to if they had to choose? Not you.
Not me at all. No.
I feel like mine would give it to Bitsy, my middle sister. I think, especially my dad. My dad likes her the best, and
I think it'd be my brother Aaron. He's our middle too.
It's the middle one. They kind of feel bad about the middle one, and so then they're like, "Oh, you probably need a little help."
Oh, well, the thing is, like, don't you feel the same way about your own kids?
Frankie, I know. I just am always like, "Oh, Frank, come on, you're my little guy."
I know.
Because that baby, and then Bernie's always just like out there moving and shaking, and then you got the baby, and then you've got the middle. You want to make sure that they feel
You want to make sure the
love.
middle's taken care of.
I know, that's
I don't know. It's like
Whit.
a weird thing, but like that's the way I feel about Whit. I mean, he's 14 years old, and he's like getting to be like a little young man.
I know.
But I'm still like, oh, come here, you little buddy. Oh, I love you, little buddy.
So cute.
It's so good.
Those boys.
So yesterday, I did have a lot of fun. I was not in studio. I was out at Vikings training camp, courtesy of Twin Cities Orthopedics. The Performance Center is actually Twin Cities Orthopedics Performance Center.
In Eagan.
It's in Eagan. And it was a lot of fun to be out there. I've been out there, obviously, several times to watch Vikings practice. I'll be out there probably tomorrow to watch the New England Patriots come into town.
Boy.
It'll be a lot of fun, but we got to learn so much about what they do with their little activation there. There's a thing called Ready, Set, Send, and this is really fun. You can actually go to Vikings training camp. You see Twin Cities Orthopedics little tent there, and you can handwrite letters to former players, current players, anybody within the Vikings organization. You can handwrite a letter. You can do one of two things. You can read it for everybody on screen in front of a camera with a little podium, and then you get like a little prize for being brave and courageous.
Cool.
Also, they'll give them to whoever that you wrote the letter to.
So that letter is going to go to your BFF, Chad Greenway?
Yeah, I want to thank him for all the times that we had together.
I know.
And specifically for not stealing the covers when we roomed together.
I love telling these stories.
I know, we didn't actually share beds.
I don't know about it.
I mean, it's possible. The thing is, like, I would never say publicly whether we did or we didn't. I want to leave it up to your imagination. Never before games.
Oh my gosh. I think you and Chad need to have some sort of variety show together. It's just the second you get together, the needling that happens, the chirping that's happening.
I know. Well, I can't even get a hold of the guy anymore. He's like been in Europe for like 2 months.
Is he going to join us at the fair, do you think? He's going to pop by?
I think he's coming back soon. I don't know. I mean, they're like all over like Italy and
Chad's gallivanting Europe and you're schlepping it on a local TV show. How do you feel?
Boy, he's got the life.
He's got the life. This was really cool, though. I liked how you learned about the training options and sort of the holistic view of Twin Cities Orthopedics and then their relationship with the Vikings and then also the relationship with athletes who are in all stages of their athletic career.
Correct. Yeah, it's not just for the pro athletes. Like kids from all ages, you know, whatever your level, you can go there to train, you can rehab, do all the recovery stuff. I also spoke with Lewis Kidd. Now, he's a former NFL player and he's also fancy title there, Lewis, Director of Football Operations at Training House. This is what he had to say.
My goal is that more and more Minnesota athletes continue to work their way up and we make football better in Minnesota, and we get some of these kids hopefully in a few years and they're going off and playing college and professional and coming back and running camps with us and, you know, giving back to the community that they grew up through.
Look at that.
I mean, the things that you say to me off air, you're like, "Hey, you look so small compared to him." Really?
Well, I don't see.
What about like dynamic interview? Way to go! You asked all the right questions.
Did I not text you and tell you how great you did out there? Did I not?
You did. The thing is, like, I didn't see that either. I didn't see that perspective.
He dwarfed you.
He's a big guy.
I never see people dwarf you.
Yeah.
That's what's like so shocking. Everybody who comes in here. That's what happens. See, and that's the cool thing about going to training camp is you get to see these guys so close and you see how huge they are and how fast they are.
Well, that's the thing. You know, our good friend Jonathan Grenard, who comes into our studio every once in a while, we are going to have him soon, hopefully before the season starts. I think the first day that he came in here, when he walked out the door, everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, that guy's gigantic." I'm like, I know. Guys. And he's like not even like the biggest guy in the field.
I know. And
he's like an average sized defensive guy.
And then he and his wife have the cutest matching dimples, and I just like love them. And I'm like, we're part of a club. So fun. They're so cute.
The Dimple Club.
Oh, the Dimple Club. Okay, always fun things happening on this show. And you know, really one of the highlights here is that we have a lot of good food. So we were thinking about this because sometimes it's like we do a recipe and then it just passes you by because it's 90 minutes of fresh content every single day.
Yeah,
and so
fresh.
We thought that what we would do is round up some of our favorite recipes. So you can go to twincitieslive.com/recipes. And these are some things like the things that we eat a lot of good food, but like the things that we can't stop thinking about.
Yeah.
And then we thought you might want to go to the website, get these recipes and make them.
Yes. And so we put together a little list.
Yeah,
I did like a little 3-course meal. And so this is just recent meals and recipes that we've had on our show probably within the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah.
And this, by all means, like we love so much of the food. I actually got asked that question yesterday when I was doing the show from TCOPC. Someone's like, "Do you really like everything you guys eat?" And I go, "Yes." Like I can remember one thing that I was like, maybe not my favorite, but everything else is so good.
I know.
So we're very lucky.
I always say that we don't ask bad cooks to come on the show.
Exactly. So everybody's food's great. This is just my 3-course meal. So I would start with Antigone Sanders' Greek salad that she had not too long ago, maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. The thing about Greek salad, and she makes such an amazing Greek salad, it's like the one salad I could have every single day.
Yeah.
It's the olive oil, it's the seasonings, it's the olives themselves. Like everything about it I think is so fresh and it makes me feel good when I'm done eating it.
You know what's funny is Kelly Hansen was just on a trip to Greece with her mom and sister. This was not a Twin Cities Life sanctioned trip. This was she was allowed to go off on her own vacation time. Can you believe it? But she posted a picture of a Greek salad and I messaged her and I was like, that is exactly the way that Antigone made it. Of course, Antigone is Greek and so she is from Greece and so she absolutely makes it exactly how the Greeks do. And you know, when you picture a Greek salad in a restaurant, you don't necessarily think about what Antigone made, but that's a real authentic way to serve it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love everything about it. The
Yep.
feta. Okay, so my course number 2 is Amalia Moreno Domgaard's her grilled brisket birria. Holy smokes, you guys!
Did you have this?
It was so good.
Where are you? I didn't see you in the video.
No, I've had it. I've had it before.
Okay.
And so it's the thing about it. It's like the birria dipping sauce.
So
I
good.
need that on every single
everything.
taco that I have. I know we're kind of getting short on time here, so I want to get through all these.
Mm-hmm.
My dessert would be a gluten-free cinnamon roll muffin from our friend Jana Aho.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
gluten-free
Jana's
baker.
so good.
She's so good. This was actually back in April, so not too long ago as well. Yeah, I could house a dozen of those.
Okay, I'm picking a few favorite things of recipes lately. Ivanka Hanley joined us in July. She is happy and full on Instagram, and she made this peanut crunch chicken salad.
Yes.
I'm still thinking about it. I love chicken salad, and this one was like the best of a peanut sauce, like a chicken satay sort of a situation with some cabbage and some peanuts. This was one in the commercial break. I could not stop.
Yeah, because it
kept
wasn't
eating
overpowering.
No.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
Okay, the other one comes from Antigone Sander, who's so great. And this was another Greek recipe that she did. We must be like in the Greek vibe, but she did this mizithra cheese and burnt butter spaghetti. Do you remember how good this was? So this mizithra cheese, it's like a salty Greek cheese. It's sort of like a Parmesan, like a pecorino kind of. I think it is sheep's milk, if I'm not mistaken. But it's really salty, and how she mixed it up with this brown butter.
Yeah.
And this was another one that you can't believe how simple it is, and it's over the top. You know how people were so into cacio e pepe? And I say this puts cacio e pepe to shame. I don't want to shame a pasta, but I have to.
It's the good cheese. That's the thing, because that's the first time I'd had that. I'm like, wait, what is this stuff? I need a lot more of this. All right, what's your final thing?
Okay, one more that was a real like sleeper hit, and this is really just because when we featured the town of New Prague, I did not realize the Czech influence there, and I had never had this classic Czech soup called vermachka soup. Turns out it's vegetables and a ton of heavy cream, and that is delicious. And then a bunch of dill on top. And we were eating it all week, different iterations of it, and I can't stop thinking about it. And the second that it's cool weather, I'm gonna make this soup. I've also learned that a lot of Czech people are very protective over their vermachka soup recipes. Like they'll tell you they'll share the recipe with you, and then they never send it to you. I don't want to name anyone, but KSTV reporter Ben Henry, your grandma has yet to send me her recipe despite me meeting her in New Prague.
That is the crazy thing, because everybody has their version of vermachka soup.
Yes, and I'd never heard of it. I had no idea what it was.
Neither had I. And I'd never had it before until we had it right here in the kitchen. And then like the little vinegar thing you put on top.
Yes.
Oh, so good. You can get all these recipes on our website, twincitieslive.com/recipes.
Very fun.
Really cool. Also, is KSTP your favorite TV station?
Yes.
Duh, it should be. Now's your time to support the show, because we've been entered into Minnesota Monthly's Reader's Choice Survey.
Look at that. You can vote for us to win Best TV Station. Please do.
You need to submit your votes by 11:59 p.m. on August 21st. We did post a link where you can take the survey on our Facebook page, so please check it out and vote many times if you can.
Okay, you watch her every morning on Good Morning America, and now chief business correspondent and contributing anchor for ABC News, Rebecca Jarvis, is here in studio. She's a Minnesota native. We can't wait to catch up with her. We're going to put her to the test, too, when we come back. Twin Cities Live's Host Chat is presented by Schuler Shoes, where happy feet means happy life. Step in today.